Church. It's Pastors Jen and Jacob with another digital devotion. So today we were going to talk a little bit about mindfulness. I think this is something that a lot of us in our day-to-day life just don't make time for. We are rushing from one thing to the next. We always have a long to-do list and so many things on our plates. And one aspect of life in quarantine that I think has been really interesting is that so much of that has been set aside and there is some space, and how we choose to take advantage of that extra space, I think, is totally up to us. But I've been intentionally trying to carve out some space in my mind and in my heart to make room for God's voice. You know, one of the things that we always say in the United Church of Christ is our motto, God is still speaking, but I think it's important to remember that in order to hear what God is saying, we have to make time and space to listen.
We have a great presentation coming up on Sunday, a clinical psychologist and professor of psychology who's going to be teaching us about mindfulness-based stress reduction. And I think it's going to be really rewarding for us to think about how can we get outside of ourselves, outside of our busy, chaotic schedules, and focus on trying to be mindful of who we are and where we are. He said that we should bring comfortable clothing and get ready to practice mindfulness. So I know that I need this. It was like a few days ago, Jen, you're like, Jacob, you are like a cyclone. You're always doing 5 things at once.
It's true.
Even when you're sitting on the couch trying to watch television, you're on your phone and you're on your laptop.
Well, I think a lot of us feel guilty for relaxing. I mean, that's part of our culture of always going, always doing, is that it's hard to just sit down and just breathe and think and be alone with our thoughts for even 5-10 minutes.
But when we are too busy, that's when we might miss God showing us something, directing us towards something, speaking to us in new ways. So we hope that you can join us on Sunday, 9 a.m. before the worship service as we practice mindfulness-based stress reduction. We'll see you then.
See you then.